According to tradition, he was the son of a rich pagan, Eustochius of Nicomedia, and had been instructed in Christianity by his Christian mother, Eubula. He became estranged from Christianity for a while as a young man. He studied medicine and became physician to the Emperor Maximianus. He returned to the faith when he encountered a zealous priest, Hermelos, who by prudent exhortation awakened Pantaleon's conscience to a sense of his guilt, and brought him back into the faith of the Church. Henceforth he devoted himself ardently to the advancement of the spiritual and temporal welfare of his fellow citizens. First of all he sought to convert his father, who was still a heathen and had the consolation to see him die a Christian. As a physician, he was intent on healing his patients both by physical and by spiritual means. Christians he confirmed in the practice and confession of the faith, and the heathens he sought to convert. Many suffering from incurable diseases were restored to health by his prayer and the invocation of the holy name of Jesus. His presence was everywhere fraught with blessings and consolation. Upon the death of his father he came into possession of a large fortune, which he divvied amongst the poor and the sick. Envious colleagues denounced him to the emperor during the Diocletian persecution. The emperor wished to save him and sought to persuade him to apostasy. Pantaleon, however, openly confessed his faith, and as proof that Christ is the true God, he healed a paralytic. Notwithstanding this, he was condemned to death by the emperor, who regarded the miracle as an exhibition of magic. According to the legend, Pantaleon's flesh was first burned with torches, whereupon Christ appeared to all in the form of Hermelos to strengthen and heal Pantaleon. The torches were extinguished. Then a bath of molten lead was prepared. When the apparition of Christ stepped into the cauldron with him, the fire went out and the lead became cold. Pantaleon was now thrown into the sea, loaded with a great stone, which floated. He was thrown to wild beasts, but these fawned upon him and could not be forced away until he had blessed them. He was bound on the wheel, but the ropes snapped, and the wheel broke. An attempt was made to behead him, but the sword bent, and the executioners were converted to Christianity. Pantaleon implored heaven to forgive them, for which reason he also received the name of Pantalaimon, mercy for everyone, or all compassionate. He was then beheaded. After the Black Death of the mid-14th century in Western Europe, as a patron saint of physicians and midwives, he came to be regarded as one of the 14 guardian martyrs, the 14 holy helpers. Relics of the saint are found at Saint Denis at Paris. His head is venerated at Lyons. A Romanesque church was dedicated to him in Cologne in the 9th century at the latest.